Good morning, everybody. So, this is part 19 of Resident Evil DC. First of all, there's one major difference, and the difference is that I am narrating this part. You know, I'm not recording and speaking at the same time. I'm narrating. Why? Well, because I didn't have the time to do a commentary on this video yesterday, and so I'm narrating this part because there are a lot of things that I need to discuss about. So, as you can see, we are outside of the mansion. We basically need to go to the place where I drown. Where I get rid of the water. You know. Yeah, you need to go to this place. So as you can see, I'm pretty confused at the moment because I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, and I'm going at random. You know. You'll see me later, you know, having quite a few deaths fighting those hunters. And yeah, you know, I'm pretty confused at this point because as I'm playing, I'm reading the walkthrough that I have written, you know, that I have downloaded. So yeah, it's not easy, you know. I'm like save stating every 5 seconds, you know, so if I die, but I don't have to restart the game all over again. So in the previous part, I got the battery, you know, and this is where you put the battery to activate the little lift, the little elevator. And yeah, and you can see at this point that I'm just reading the facts, you know, that I stopped for a moment. So if you see those things, then you know what I'm doing. So now I'm going back, you know, to the place. I'm going around the place, so now I can drain the water with the crank. You need the crank also. Be sure to take the crank and the battery, and maybe a magnum or a shotgun. I prefer the shotgun for this part of the game because I don't have that much, you know, magnum bullets. And as you saw, I just use the crank, and now I have to get around. I have to get to that lift again and go down, and there a ladder will appear behind the little waterfall. Sorry. Yeah, and yeah, it's pretty confusing. This whole map, this whole layout of the rooms, everything, underground, stuff like that, it's like a labyrinth to me. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know where I should be going, you know. So it's difficult for me. Yeah, and this little area opens up. Now you can go down the ladder. And down the ladder is underground, obviously. And this is where, you know, things get really horrible for me. So as you can see, I'm reading the text right here because I have paused the game. And yeah, this part could have been like, you know, could have been long, like 8 minutes, you know, if I knew what I had to do, you know. So there I picked up a flamethrower, and when you pick up the flamethrower, the door locks. So you need to, if you want to go back, you have to put the flamethrower back. You have to put the flamethrower back, you know, on those little ledges, you know. But luckily there are no enemies at this point, so yeah. But here will be an interesting person that you may wanna talk to, you know.
Enrico!
And his name is Enrico.
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Wait, what happened?
Double crosser!
Don't!
Hell. Umbrella.
Double... Who is it? Is someone there?
Yeah, so somebody is following.
What did you mean by that?
Is that...
Yeah, so somebody is following Chris, obviously, and shot Enrico. We don't know who it is. Well, I know who it is, but I won't spoil it. So he's carrying some clips. I didn't pick them up because I have like 250 clips, you know, at least. I don't need any more clips. And at this point I got confused, because in the facts it tells me that he should have that he has an hexagon crank, which he doesn't have. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? But when I go a little whoa, and there I got terrified of the hunter. I didn't know that he was supposed to be here. So I tried to kill him. Well, I did. But yeah, I have a lot of problems with hunters in this game. And yeah, I just saved it right here. And yeah, I tried to shot him, and I did kill him. Sorry about that. And here's another one. And you know, the hunters really are, you know, horrible creatures. They really are. And I killed him. Yay. So you get a hexagon crank somewhere around here. Yeah, it's lying on the floor. And you pick it up and it's yours. But from this point on, hunters will be roaming the underground. So watch your step. There are a lot of hunters in this area, and I mean a lot. And if you don't have the right weapon, or if you're not good at killing hunters, then you're just basically gonna get yourself killed, like I did a few times. Yeah, so I'm checking the hexagon crank. Yes, it is the hexagon crank, and that's fine with me. Yeah, I'm safe sticking, you know, every 5 seconds. And there's a hunter, you know. But I got past him pretty easily. And this is where the confusion starts. I got lost, you know, badly. I didn't know where I'm supposed to go, you know, at this point. I didn't realize that you need to put the flamethrower back, you know, on its place to on that little, you know, ledges to open up the door again. So I was like, okay, so how do I get back, you know, to the area where I need to go? So like 5 minutes of this video I have been just circling around this place, you know? And I was like tearing my fucking brains out, you know, because I didn't know where I'm supposed to go. I know that I'm supposed to go through this door, but the door wouldn't open, and I was like frustrated, you know. So yeah, but luckily I have managed, you know, to pull it off. And I know yeah, and I got killed. Yeah, so yeah, this is where the death montages, I don't know what it's called. This is where, you know, it all starts, you know, deaths and stuff like that. So here we have some shotgun shells, first aid spray. And at some point I couldn't pick out the first aid spray. I was like missing it, you know. And when I saw the hunter, I was like, oh fuck, I need to get out of here, you know. Yeah, so this area got me confused, you know. This area looked like you can do something in it, but apparently you couldn't, you know. So I had a lot of problems with this area. The thing is that from the get-go, I knew that when I will get to the underground area that I would have some problems, you know. I simply knew it. Because when I watched like the four playthroughs, I was like, okay, I didn't remember anything from that area. So yeah, I had some trouble. And this is where the super failure starts, with these 200s over here. I died like, from this point on, I died like a million times, you know. And I was just running around. It's stupid, you know. I can't believe it. It's embarrassing. I was just running around from one point to the other, doing nothing, you know. And I was like, okay, what the fuck, you know. I knew that I was supposed to go to that door that I just came in, but I didn't think, you know. And I thought that I had to use the crank here and there. I was like, you know, what the fuck? The two things bother me, you know, in this room. This little hole inside and that generator over there. And I thought, you know, maybe I need to power up the generator or something, but no. It was really frustrating, you know. It was really embarrassing. Yeah, and here I think this is the, yeah, I think it is, you know. At some point I just got raped by these two hunters. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, I wanted to shoot, but I couldn't shoot, you know. And it was yeah, and I got on danger, and I had to reload. But then I figured what I'm whoops. Yeah, so I died again. Oh my god. And I went, yeah, and I died again. It's really embarrassing, you know. I think this is the point. Yeah, this is the point. I just put the flamethrower back, you know, on the place, and went around and found this little hole where you put the crank in. So that's how you put the hexagon crank in, and then Chris just rotates the floor. It's simple as that. So don't get confused. And then I went behind this door, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I finally found, you know, the place where I'm supposed to go. And then here is another flamethrower, and I picked it up. Yeah. So this part didn't give him much problem, you know. Didn't give him much trouble. Here I'm reading again the text, you know. And the thing is, with this boulder, he's gonna chase you, you know. Yeah, like this. And then you have to hide behind this wall, and I almost got killed because I got stuck on the wall. Yeah. And then I wanted to go up, but instead I went down, and I found a hunter. But I didn't kill him, you know, because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to find a save room. And behind this door is a boss, which I tried to take him out with a flamethrower, but I was unsuccessful. He just kept hitting me with his venom and stuff like that. I tried to take him out with a flamethrower, but I was unsuccessful. And I was like, okay, so I was like, okay, so how am I gonna take him down, you know? And then he killed me. But then I used the shotgun, and yeah, it got easier, you know. I was like thinking, okay, I'm still not poisoned. Well, I reloaded, I'm sorry. I reloaded, yeah. And then I saw the knife and I was like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do with the knife, so okay. And this is my in this run I have beaten the spider. So yeah, and he's gone. But after you beat the spider, 60 spiders, like 60 little spiders, just then start attacking you, and it's really annoying. They don't do damage, but maybe they do, but they didn't seem to inflict damage on me. You can just kill them by stomping on them, walking over them, or just trying to shoot them. I was just like, you know, walking around trying to stomp on them and stuff like that. And yeah. Why did I give you this combat knife? Well, because to cut that door, this door on the right, because that door has some spider webs that you can't, you know, go through unless you cut the web. So at first I used the flamethrower to get through, but I was unsuccessful. And then I just fried the spiders. And yeah, so I used the flamethrower, you know, to get through. And it ran out. So after that I used the knife, and yeah, and that's it. And after this room there are no enemies, I think. I think there aren't any enemies. Yeah, there aren't any enemies. And here you have to put down the flamethrower to open this door. Yeah. And I was really afraid of, you know, encountering some hunters and stuff like that. And this is the map of the area, so you do have the map of the area, so it's not too much trouble. And then I went back because I didn't saw anything that could be of my interest. And after that I saw snakes and I was like, okay, what the fuck, what are snakes doing here? But yeah, thanks for watching. This was part 19 of Resident Evil, and I shall see you in the next part. Till then, have a nice day and enjoy.